Hello everybody, welcome to another PTCGO stream. You're watching this after the fact on YouTube. My name online for Pokemon Online is C-Box, it's POX, like cardboard box. Yeah. Anyways, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try and get some viewers in today. Plan so far is just to run a tournament, running my standard Darkrai Yveltal deck, see how it fares. Run some versus matches, try and get some the ladder portions unlocked, and we'll go from there. So let me post out, make sure everybody's aware I'm going to be online today. Check it out. I think we're good. So we'll go ahead and close that out. Keep the chat room up in case anybody wants to talk to me. Not that that's ever really going to happen, but hey, we'll go with it. So like I mentioned, probably not going to be streaming for too long, maybe an hour max, just to see how I can do. We'll go ahead and get started here. Just move everything over a little bit. So let's see, tournament-wise, what we have going on today, it looks like there is the expanded format tournaments going on, which makes me a little uncomfortable, but on the same page, we'll go with it. So we'll join this one, Darkrai Yveltal. See how it rolls. So 3 out of 8, might be a couple minutes before we get a full lobby. Just depends on how many people are actually playing right now. Expanded's kind of one of those formats not a lot of people like playing. I mean, it's going to be pretty much the official format, I think, for most of the physical card game tournaments at any of the major tournaments from what I've been understanding, but I'm not too sure yet how it's going to roll. I'll have to find out. It'll be interesting to see how things go. Alright, first match. It is Zepjoker versus C-Box. He's going to flip to Seagrass first. He looks like he's running Dark Colorless. Probably Shamans, I'm guessing. He flips Tails. I'll go first, I guess. No basics. Start with a regular Yveltal, which is not that great of a start, but it's not horrible either. I guess we get an N out of it, so we'll end ourselves into a fresh start if he doesn't actually get that mulligan he started with. Darkrai goes down, and for the time being, we'll pass the turn. If he drops an EX, we'll Headringer it. And any energy he happens to attach, I can pretty much get rid of. So ideally, we want to Headringer the other Yveltal. He's probably going to try and get away with the first turn Oblivion Wing, but it just depends. There's that. Does he have anything to discard is the question. There's the Muscle Band. 3 Junipers, gets rid of double colorless. Okay, so we can't Muscle Band, or we can't Headringer the Yveltal anymore. Yeah, Acrobikes. So we're running a mirror match. Minus the Toad. And he's actually running Rayquaza in this deck. Okay. Can you discard any energy yet? Nothing. So I mean, I'm still in a decent position. He's going to hit me for 50, which is rough, but we're going to go ahead and take the Crushing Hammer. See if we can get rid of that energy. Not that it makes a difference, it's only helping him out, but might as well Headringer the Darkrai. I don't think I'm going to have enough to take him out, so I'm going to VS Seeker for another N. refresh my hand, see if I can get like laser bank or something. No laser banks. We'll just go Evil Ball, 380. It's a 2-shot, so he's running Plasma Absol with Mind Jack, which does a decent amount of damage, but he's running lasers. So does a mirror deck. Minus the defense. We have the Burbank. He discards 2 with an Ultra Ball, grabs the Shaman for setup. He's fishing for that Burbank. There it is. So he's going to hit me for 130, which is unfortunately a knockout. No, not 130, I'm sorry, 80. So he'll be short on the knockout. And he ends me to a fresh 6 again. It's not a bad thing, but and I can retaliate with my own Burbank and laser. So ideally I'd like to be able to get something else out. It depends on what I start with. So I haven't really lost any energies. Okay. Of course. That's bad. Alright, drop the baby down. Get everything set up to attach. I am going to laser him. Can't remember if I teched into switches with this deck or not. We'll find out. And go back to a fresh 6. So at this point, because I know I'm going to lose the Evil Tall, I'm just going to remove some energy off of it. And pass the turn. So he's going to pretty much get a knockout coming back. See if he stays asleep. He does, which is good. So on the same page, he'll knock out coming back into my turn, same with mine, so we'll both start kind of fresh at that point, which is actually not too bad of a situation for me to be in, personally, because I can power up Darkrai for some Night Spears and start doing bench damage to things. Unfortunately, he's going to get 2 prizes out of this. Alright, he ends me. So we do have a Muscle Band. If he's not running Head Ringers, I can Muscle Band the Darkrai, which is also pretty good. I was hoping I'd be able to get a Head Flip so I could retreat the Evil EX, but that's not a big deal. So we both pass, both get a knockout. I draw a prize card, he draws 2. It's not a big deal. Go ahead and draw my 1. I get an Ultra Ball, so I'm actually just going to use that to discard the Burbank since I don't really need them anymore. So we both send up our babies, which is no big deal. Let's Ultra Ball, get rid of those. I might actually bring up the Toad. Free retreat and item lock him. Because his whole thing right now is he's going to start energy accelerating. But on the same page, I guess I should be doing the same thing. He might actually Lysander it up, but we'll see how it goes. Because he still has his free retreat as well. Yep, there's the double colorless. See if he drops a Lysander. Or if he energy accelerates. If I'm lucky, I'll top deck a Lysander. It all depends on who goes first, because we have pretty much... He's got 1 more energy than I do. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 140, so it'll be 30 short. And then next turn, I could probably take him out with a double colorless, which really only leaves him with a baby Evil Tall, which isn't a big deal. He actually does opt to energy accelerate, probably onto the Evil Tall, or to the Absol, I would think. Yep, it goes to the Evil Tall. Let's see what I top deck. Proflighter. I'm actually going to attach Return. Do I have any energy left in here? No, I don't. So, I mean, at this point, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 120, 140, 160. He'd be 10 short. He's probably got 1 more energy in there. I'm going to Proflighter just to get 2 energy in my hand so I can set up Night Spears with Darkrai. How much do you have left? You have 80? 2, 3, it's 60, 80, 100. I actually am just going to save the baby Evil Tall. I'll take my knockout. He'll probably send up his. He'll be 10 short unless he attaches an energy, which is no big deal. Because if I calculate it, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140, 160. No, actually, he'll hit it over 10. I miscalculated. So I'll give him a 2-prize knockout. Because there's not much else I can do at this point. I'm probably going to wind up losing this match just because of the mirror and the way lasers work. You wind up, whoever gets lasers off first typically is better off in that situation. And plus at this point I can try and save my baby Evil Tall to re-energy accelerate another Evil Tall EX because I think I've only gone through 1. So VS Seekers. I'm thinking he's probably going to play an N. He's going to end himself to 4 and me to 4. Or he might actually save his N. That way once we're both down to 2 cards, if he needs to, he can use it. I'd like to be able to take out his Darkrai too, but that's wishful thinking at this point. He Ultra Balled for the Evil Tall and then Junipered it away. He does 180, so he actually would have been 10 short. For the time being, we're going to send up the baby Evil Tall just to see what all I draw into. Because he's down to 2 prizes, so basically at this point all he needs is a Lysander to be able to do enough. If I can do this the right way, let's go ahead and attach. Actually, I'm going to attach the double colorless and just Oblivion in. Because I haven't even used all my lasers yet, so at this point I do have the opportunity to pretty much take out his Evil Tall. If I get a laser, he might actually knock me out. There it is. I had a feeling that would happen, unfortunately. There's not much you can do in those situations to kind of combat that. He didn't even need to attach the extra energy to take me out, which is unfortunate because that means I don't get anything out of this tournament, but it's the unfortunate side of playing a mirror match. So we're going to leave the tournament. I am going to play some just regular versus matches for a bit. And we're going to run the same deck. This is rough, man. I didn't even actually see what he was running, but I suppose we'll find out here in a minute. Not the worst start in the world. I can work with what I have. I'm gonna drop both of them to bench just because he's running Malamar. Hyper Hypnosis is going to be obnoxious, unfortunately, but since he's got Malamar, get the baby Evil Tall, attaches to Malamar, puts my active to sleep. I'm actually back awake, so not a big deal. Just to get full use of my hand, I'm gonna discard those. Grab a Darkrai. Looks like my other Darkrai is prized. I'm going to laser the Malamar. We do put it to sleep. Hopefully it stays that way. We get a muscle band. No energy though, that's kind of a disappointing situation to be in. So since I don't have the energy at this point in time, we do get the heads on the crushing hammer, so we'll discard that energy. And we'll Quaking Punch to item lock him for the turn, plus 10 for poison, so he is unfortunately awake, and Hyper Hypnosis still works if he attaches, which he does. Juniper discards a Lysander and Dark Energy, drops another baby Eviltall. He's going to take his poison damage. He's unfortunately awake this turn, which is niche good for me, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if we can put him back to sleep with a laser. And we do. Hopefully he stays that way though. Our best option is again, be a Seeker for a Juniper, or Sycamore in this case. We do get the Burbank, we do get a switch, but we don't have any energy, which is definitely an issue. Because I won't be able to keep him item locked. I don't have Dark Energy to free retreat with. Which is rough. I'd rather save that switch, to be honest, just in case. So I stay asleep. Let's hope he does too. Which he does, that's good. I mean, he has items this turn, so if he runs switches in that deck, which I would think he would, he'll probably use them. He's discarded 3 Dark Energies that he can re-accelerate if need be. He's going to keep me asleep. He's going to discard. He's probably going for a Darkrai. If he runs Darkrai in that deck, which he does. That should be expected. Shaman, draws 5. See if you're on switch. Drops another Malamar, Trick Coin to the Malamar, which is standard. And he goes for a Chorus for 9. Muscle Band to the other baby Eviltall, takes his poison damage and passes the turn. I wake up. He actually wakes up too, which is not a big deal because between poison and the Crushing Hammer, I will effectively take out the Malamar in between turns. So I'm actually going to end him down to a hand of 6 because I don't want him having that big of a hand in case he has something good in it. He already attached a Trick Coin, which is bad for me. If I really wanted to be obnoxious, which I kind of do, because he already has enough energy to do his attack, so attaching is worthless. I'm actually going to attach the Shaman. The other question is, what do I want to do at this point? I have a switch left and wait for the Seismitoad where I can just attach a Dark Energy. Yeah, let's do that. We have the Quaking Punch, item lock, and take out the Malamar. Poison in between turns. 2 prize cards. Now, if I really need to, I can free retreat and then energy switch the energy off. Here comes the other Malamar. He's probably just going to rely on Hyper Hypnosis to keep me asleep. The irony is now that I have that big Chorus in my hand as well, I can do the same thing. I can Chorus for 10, or 9 at this point. Drop the other Eviltall down though. I'm going to attach to that Eviltall. Now here's the problem. Because I can energy switch and hope that I get the actual physical switch to use off of a Chorus. I think I might just do that just in case. It's a risky play. I mean, I'm going to get 9 cards out of this. And ironically enough, I'm going to switch. So there go all of his tools. I got rid of the Flare Gear, which is not a big deal. I guess I'll just pass my turn. I stay asleep. He hasn't done any damage to me yet, which is good. Hyper Hypnosis is actually really handy in keeping him from using Toad effectively. Keeping me from using Toad effectively. He's probably going to go for a laser. Max Mark flips the tails and head, so I only take 60, which is actually not that big of a deal. Now I'm hoping off of this turn I can manage to draw a switch, and I don't. What are the odds of that? Let's see, for me to do anything really effective against this Malamar, I need to be able to switch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 120 without a muscle band. So I'd be doing 120, he's got 170 left. I'm actually just going to attach to the Darkrai for the time being, and then I'll end myself to 4 and hope I grab a switch. Because then I can pump him back into item locking, it's not a big deal. I don't get the switch, which is not a big deal after that. I can try and put him to sleep here. The flip tails, again, not a big deal. He gets items for a turn, which is fine. I'm actually back awake. Even if he gets a knockout on the Toad, I'm not going to sweat it too much. He Center Lady's off the poison, attaches a third energy, puts me back to sleep. It's 1 heads. So another 60, I still live a turn. I'm still asleep. We're whittling through the deck a little bit here, which is kind of sad. Let's go ahead and attach there. I am going to be a seeker for another end, so I really don't want to burn my hands just yet. I do get a crushing hammer, which is good, and another laser. I do get a heads on the laser this time around. Let's hope he stays asleep. We'll go with a crushing hammer. We get heads on that as well, so we'll take an energy off. Trips heads. I'm going to be sad. Let's see. And you get the heads. That's unfortunate. Again, I'm not really too worried about the... Another Center Lady. Okay. So if he flips double tails on this, I'm okay. There's 1 tails. There's a head. So he gets a knockout on the side because we're tied up in prizes now. Which again is not a huge deal. I'm actually just going to Sycamore my hand. 5 would put me to 120. It's not enough. So I think what I'm actually going to do is just retreat. I'm going to go ahead and attach with Evil Tall, do 50 first. I'm not worried about accelerating at this point, because I know his plan is to use his own Evil Tall to take me out. So I have to conserve as much energy as I can. Where he's at right now, to be able to take me out, he's going to have to attach to the Malamar, otherwise he's going to have to depend on lasers. Which I don't know if he's even running lasers. Goes for a Via Seeker, hits a Lysander. He's probably going to pull up the Evil Tall, which is fine. Attaches to the Malamar. He has to flip 3 heads to take me out, which he doesn't. He actually flips 0 heads. So if I wake up, which I don't, of course, let's go for a switch if I can get it. No switch again. Alright, so I have a couple of options. My deck's running a little thin right now. I can be a Seeker for another N, put his bolts down to 4, and hope I grab a switch off of it. Which I think might actually be my best play at this point. Yeah, we're going to be a Seeker for another N and keep my deck as stocked as possible. We'll put him down to 4 too, which is fine. I don't think I used both of those switches yet. It's weird that I haven't drawn into one just yet, but there's 1. Yeah, I still have 1 hiding in the deck that he reshuffled back in. We'll drop the muscle band there. I'll just pass the turn. If he gets a knockout on Evil Fall, then we'll have to kind of work with that the best I can. He goes for a Trick Coin. 4 energies. He's really, really stretching, trying to get those knockouts. It's 1, 2, 3, Four heads. He's obviously going to reflip. That's one. There's two. Tails. He gets 3 heads, so that's a knockout on Evil Ball, unfortunately. I do have options, obviously. I mean, at this point, if he VS Seekers for a Lysander, it's game, more than likely. I'm down to 10 cards, so powering up another Evil Tall is not necessarily in my best interest, but it's also one of the better options I have, because I won't be able to take out his Evil Tall EX on the bench without having it powered up. He's also pumping all of this energy into Malamar, which is almost unnecessarily, but goes for Maximar. It's 1 heads. 1 heads. One heads. 1 heads. Same roll as last time, he only does 60 to me, which is not a big deal. I'm curious to see how many lasers I burn through, because at this point I don't think I can win. See, 23, 4 lasers are gone, so I have no way of doing residual damage. I almost feel like I have to pull up the Evil Tall EX at this point. Knock out the Malamar so I can take it up to 2 prizes. I don't think he's going to have enough. And at the end of the day, once everything's said and done, I can pretty much take it out. So we'll do Evil Ball for 160 and knockout. I might be able to win. I mean, he's down to 2 prizes, so he's going to have to do something crazy to power this up. He sends up the baby. Let's see what he's got. I'm probably going to head ringer the Evil Tall EX on the bench. He ends us both to 2. Okay. There's 30. He's going to energy accelerate the big one, which may not be a good idea for him, but we'll see. If I can top deck a Lysander, which I didn't, we'll retreat. I don't want to do too much with the other Evil Tall. I'd rather let him do it. We'll tag the Oblivion Wing. I'll throw that on him just for the sake of it and see what he does. Because he's only going to hit me for 30 because I think he's used all of his muscle bands. Yep. He's going to keep energy accelerating. Now, if I can pull a Lysander or a VS Seeker out, I don't know if I've burned all of them yet. I've used 2 VS Seekers. I run 3 in the deck. And I have 1 Lysander in there. So if I can top deck a Lysander, I win the game. I don't top deck the Lysander, which is a little disappointing because I think that's what he's waiting for. Gonna attach to the Darkrai. Oblivion Wing for another 50. This is a close match. We're both down to 2 prize cards, and all he needs is a Lysander for game at this point. Thank you for pointing that out, Travis. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even see all 3 of them. There's 1, 2... Yeah, you're right. All 3. So now I just need to top deck a Lysander, which is probably not going to happen given my luck. We've got 10 left. I guess we can just Oblivion Wing, because I'd rather not give him a 2-prize knockout. Takes me down to 1 prize. I don't think my other one's in there. And then again, I could use my Ultra Ball to double check and see if it's in there. See if he gets his Lysander to pull mine up. It's still not enough just yet, but it's close. Might be grabbing a Shaman, which he does. See if he gets his. I don't think he got it. So I didn't even see both Lysanders in mine. Yeah, just the one. And I think we bumped it to 3. Oh, he's got catchers. Flips the tails on the catcher. Sharon for 3. He's probably got another catcher. Rock guard. Hits me for 90. He'll take his 1 prize knockout with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's see what my best option is. So I've got 10 cards left in deck. You have the muscle band on you. So we draw into a dark energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 140. I'd be short, and he'll be able to take me out next turn. Oh yeah, this is a rough situation to be in. So I'm going to take 6. As much as I don't want to do this, 2. Yeah, a little bit more HP and I can just free retreat next turn. I'm debating if I should attach to the Evil Toll on the bench though, because there is going to be a point where I have a feeling he'll draw into a Lysander. This is rough. 6, 120, 140. It's 160. I'd be short. Alright, it's a risk, but I have to take it. If I had a Lysander, I could just pull up the Shaman and take the game, but... So next turn we have 5 energy on him plus the 2, so that should be enough. 7, 140, 160. Now it'll be 10 short again. Double colorless would fix that. Or if he attaches this turn. Alright, Eagle Ball for 100. Of course. You know, I'm just curious. I do have a Lysander left. We'll do it. I think I still have a switch in the deck too anyways. I'm doing my best to stall Travis. I'm just trying to figure out what options are best because I didn't use both switches yet. At least I don't think I did. No, I don't see it. So I still have 1 switch in the deck, which might work. Nope, that's game. I was waiting for him to get his Lysander. That's okay. Shit happens. So I mean, at that point, either way, I was screwed. Because it was either I get a switch or a Lysander to win. Which sucks. Yay, that was my reward for tournament play. We'll go one more match. So that's what I was saying. It was a matter of just waiting. It was like waiting whoever got their Lysander first, or if I got my switch, I would have been able to been a little bit better off. Not a big deal though. Psychic, Fighting, Steel, and Dragon. So, keep going. I'm assuming you're at the shop, Travis. So, if you are, I hope you're having fun watching me on stream, because I have absolutely nothing to do. Okay. He goes first. Not a good start, but I can work with it. Starts with the Bronze Order. Cavalion. Oh, you're at home working. Oh, okay. That's cool. Double colorless to the Bronzor. So muscle band. Might as well take a laser to him while I can. Put him to sleep. Question is, do I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna attach. I'll just end, because I don't want to get rid of all that yet. Crushing Hammer. Tails. Crushing Hammer again. Tails again. Wow, I have miserable luck today. Last turn. He flips ahead, he wakes up. Let's see what he does. Attaches a muscle band. Prof letter. It's 2 steel energies. Attaches 1 to Cavalion. Oh, poison Pokemon that can't retreat. Retreats into Cavalion. There's the laser. Flips tails, yay! And he choruses for 3. Another Cavalion out, and he quits! Okay. We're almost to that second Venusaur EX. Hello, Duck Souls and Millhouse. Feel free to speak and chat along with Travis. Travis is a buddy of mine. He actually was the one that got me into playing professionally again. Like, competitively, I should say. Not just for fun. Have fun, dude. Running against Electric. I wonder what this is. Whatever it is, I have weakness to it, so this might not last long. Yes, I will draw. Electric. Joy-tastic. Poopy. Get rid of the double colorless. Get a Darkrai out. See if we can keep him asleep. Snowdogs. Pass. Oh, Electric Suicune. Interesting. He stays asleep, which is good. That gives me a turn to build. I wonder if he's gonna Mega to end the turn. Nope. That's a problem too, because my Electric Suicune like stops me. The Suicune I can't do damage to it with all my EX Pokemon. I can only hit him with Baby Evoltal. So I took all the other stuff out of this deck. There's the Electric Spirit Link. He actually passes, which I'm okay with, to be honest. He stays asleep. No supporter draw. Can't hit a heads on a Crushing Hammer, which is not a big deal. I'm just gonna empty out my hand. He's got the stupid Dedenne that just like decimates Evoltal. There's 2. There's a Magnetic. That's a 1-shot on Evoltal. Concede. There's no way I can stack up to that. Straight fighting. Groudon? Maybe? I'm gonna go first. I know, dude. Anytime I face like an electric deck now with Evoltal, I just take an auto loss. 2 energy to do the like Mega's attack is like way too quick. So he starts with Meditite. Everybody's been running this Meditite deck. I don't want to get rid of all that, but I mean... There's a muscle band. We'll see if he drops Stadium next turn. So he's gonna Meditite with 1. He's gonna be for 10. Actually 0, I'm sorry. Oh, that's game. Thanks, dude. Have a nice life. Yay, I get a win off of something super easy. Those Metachan decks are nuts. They start stacking damage up way too quick. Alright, so one more win should give me the Venusaur EX. This guy again. I think I just played him. No, different deck. He goes tails. He gets to go first. No basics, I'm okay with that. I keep hard starting with an Eviltal EX, I don't get anything else. It's kind of frustrating me, but it's not a big deal. He gets his mulligan. It's Mewtwo. Suicune. Joy. Phantom. Well, burger on you. Save my lasers for later. Baby Eviltal and... I can take out the Phantom in one shot. Double fighting energy. Bloodstone on Phantom. Brings up the Suicune. Muscle Band. Okay, I'm gonna Lysander that up and kill it now. Because I don't like you. Thanks, dude. You set up all that damage for me. Bye-bye. Alright, Suicune comes back up, which I'm okay with, because I can handle a Baby Eviltal in a second. If I can draw into Darkrai. Goes with an Evisoda. Trevenant. They can item lock me. I'm going to drop the Burbank. I am going to Crushing Hammer while I still have an opportunity to do so. Take the energy off Mewtwo. That was kind of a waste, but whatever. It's going to go away anyways. That's actually what I was looking for. Thanks, Lord. All EX. And Ledge for 30. And then Energy Accelerate to the other one. And you thought your Suicune could protect you. And me to 5, I don't know. What's he going for? Banding. Again. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of those so I can Energy Accelerate them, get a Darkrai out. For free retreat reasons. Laser. Hope I can draw into the Muscle Band. Otherwise I'll be 10 short, 20 short. Take more of the hand away, into the Muscle Band. No other EX out right now, so we're okay on that. I'm actually going to attach to the Darkrai just for the hell of it. There goes the Suicune with Poison. Surprise card. It's probably going to send up the Trevenant so he can item lock me, which is to be expected. However, I can easily take out that Trevenant with one shot. Becomes a non-fan. Juniper switch through his deck. fighting stadium. Not a big deal. Use soda for the other Trevenant. Oh, my viewers left! Yay! Anyways, it's got a rainbow energy on the Dawn Fan. Discards 2 double colorless. It's got a float stone on the Trevenant, so he's probably just going to Dawn Fan and then spinning turn back into Trevenant. The only downside is what he doesn't realize is that I can just take the Trevenant out in one shot. Spinning turn back into Trevenant. And float stone on it. If I really wanted to screw him up, I'd just get rid of everything. And ironically enough, oh, I can't. Just kidding. You have no energy on you, so the most I'm going to do, actually that would be a knockout. Let's do that. 160 for knockout, I'll take a prize. You can spinning turn me all day long for all I care, because I can resistance to it, so I'm only going to take 40. 60, sorry. I'm spinning turn into the other Trevenant, which I can take out again in one shot. Goes for Sacred Ash, puts the Phantoms and the Trevenant back in along with the Phantom suit. Special fighting energy. You stack up that damage until I get a Lysander. Ultra Ball, probably Suicune again. Which is fine, I have options for that. Okay. Now you give me the opportunity to play all these. Play Muscle Man. And Rigger goes right back on you. Enhanced Hammer off the fighting energy. Crushing Hammer. Heads. Not today. I'm going to free retreat into the baby evil tall. Laser you. I get a heads on the laser. So put you to sleep. Might as well drop the other Darkrai down. Actually, no, we'll keep him in hand. No, we'll discard him. Drop one to you. Didn't get the other Burbank, that's okay. And we'll just go over living one. And keep powering up. Now I can do Night Spirit if I want. He gets ahead. The only downside is he's going to need a Float Stone to get him out. And I think I've used a Lysander, so I can just be a secret back up if I want. Kill me with a spinning turn again. And I'll take approximately 20 damage. Unless he attaches another strong energy to me, which really won't make much of a difference. Chorus for 8. I mean, he's getting close to knockouts, but there's just not enough force behind it, especially with Mewtwo being benched. So we're looking... His best option is spinning turn. He'll spinning turn back into Suicune or the Trevenant. I can just VS Seeker something out if I want to. The only thing that's going to hurt me right now is if he reverses into the Trevenant, because then I can't play VS Seeker. I'm just going to have to force a knockout with Darkrai. I can do 30 to the Suicune on the bench or to the Mewtwo at that point though. Goes for a computer switch. Goes for a double colorless on Mewtwo. Unfortunately, still needs 1 energy to be able to do anything with it. Let's see what he does though. Spinning turn for 20, goes back into the Suicune. Which was a silly idea for him, because now I can play items. So... I almost want to think my better option might be to take out the Trevenant on the bench, I've used 2 lasers. I've got 2 in hand. 1 Burbank's been used. So yeah, you know, let's go with that. We're gonna go ahead and Lysander would do. I'm gonna keep that in hand for now, actually. I mean, I can take out the Dawn Fan. You know what, let's do that. We'll spinning turn. We want to get rid of his spinning turn BS. Because it's getting really old. What's going to be doing the most damage to him? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 80, 100, 110. Maybe 10 short with him. I might just give him a knockout, to be honest. Because that's going to be 1, 2, 3. He's already got that, so that's muscle banded. It's 4, 80, 100. For the sake of it, let's prop letter 1 energy. Leave the other one on the deck. I can do 110 plus poison is 120. Yep, I'll go with that. And with poison, Y-Cyclone does 110. He already had 10 on him. I'm just going to Y-Cyclone the energy off. Let's throw it on the other Darkrai for now. Poison gets me the knockout on the Dawn Fan. Because now he can't spinning turn, and I can, look at that, I can just be a secret for the win now. If I want to. He's going to try and do a ton of damage with Mewtwo. Look at the Juniper. Okay. He's burning through his deck. He's got 5 cards left. Rainbow Energy just gave you 10 damage more. He's going to hit me with X-Ball for a knockout. If everything works out right, I can pull up Evoltali X. See, like, best case scenario right now, I get a Burbank. Sigma works too. So let's go with Laser him. Put him to sleep. I only need to do 160, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 120, 140 with Evil Ball. If I can get a Burbank, Burbank should take him out. Or another, like a double colorless would be good too. I've got 13 cards in deck, so I think what I'm going to do is discard some supporters, get another Pokemon on the bench if I have one, which I do. Drop Toad just for the fun of it. So now I can Colress for 8. I didn't get a Burbank, but I got a double colorless. And an energy switch. So for the overkill, you know. If I need to. Trainer tokens, there's 3. And just enough. So we get that extra Venusaur EX from the ladder system. I have 9 days left to complete this too, that's crazy. We have 5 rungs on the ladder to complete. The next ranking is 380. It's quite a bit of ways away, it's 3 packs. It gets a little extraneous at that point. As much as I'd love to have 5 packs, it's not really worth it. So I think to end today's stream, even though I don't believe there's anybody in here at this point, my last thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I actually got a pack today for my daily bonus. So we'll open up that 5-card pack plus the tournament chest and see what we get. And we'll call it a day. So we get a Meta Jam, which has Pure Power and Windmill Kick. Pure Power puts 4 damage counters on my opponent's Pokemon in any way I would like. And then Windmill Kick, active Pokemon is now confused. It's not a horrible card, it's also not that great compared to the other Metacham that has an Ancient Trait. And we have a 5-card booster pack for Primal Clash. The odds of getting an EX means are a little slim to the lower card amounts. Grovile, and our last card is a Raw Raid. So nothing too fantastic, but to round out the stream for the day, as always, I will let you guys know you can view this later on YouTube if you are interested. My YouTube name is c.box on YouTube. I'm attempting my best to upload content as often as possible. Again, because I have a child outside of this in a personal life, it's not often I get to get on, but I do my best as often as I can. I want to thank you guys all for joining in, and again, if you're viewing this later on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I'll try and put them up as often as I can. Later!